Okay, pulling it out was a lot harder than putting it in, I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, I didn't show that part, but damn, guys. Welcome back, guys. Today we got a kind of a different project. I bought another Civic, and I actually only bought this Civic for the AC components in the car. I mean, it runs and everything, but it's actually like pretty scrappy looking. But the AC blows cold, which is why I was like, okay, you know what? Let's go grab this and hopefully just fix it up and then sell it back out. And so here it is. It's got this 4-door. You know, again, nothing special. Like, this is just like your mom and dad's car. Or your car, I guess, if it's your first one. But anyways, what we want is the AC here. We're going to be taking out all the components here, all the way underneath, and as well as the heat exchanger inside the dash, and we're going to be putting it into our nice Civic. So like, our Civic's kind of beat up too. I mean, this one's not that much better, but actually this looks a lot worse right here. But it seems to be a problem with all of them. Headlights just kind of go hazy. But yeah, so supposedly like the ACs on these cars are just a factory option installed at the dealer. So I do not think that this would be very hard to remove, because they would have to get it in the dealer in and out very easily. My friend said that so we have already went ahead and emptied out the system. There's no gas in here anymore. Make sure you don't evaporate it, or make sure you don't release the gas into the atmosphere, just because it's not good for the ozone. And then what we're going to be doing is we're going to take the lines off, take the bracket off, move everything over on that side. There's some lines that go underneath that we're going to be taking out. I'm going to take the battery out so we can get access to those lines in there. Okay, so we removed the high pressure line. All that was just this and the one on the compressor. I've freed up the condenser, and the fan's kind of in the way. I'm trying to pull it out as one system, but there is a couple lines on the condenser down at the bottom. Not sure if you can see it. Those ones right there. That's for the evaporator or whatever this one is. So I'm going to try to undo the lines first, and try to pull this and the lines out as one system. Then what I'm going to do is get the bracket, which is in here, and pull that out. Then I'm going to take the compressor out. Okay, so I got ahead and took the bumpers out on this one. Ooh. Not sure what this is for. And I've gotten the headlight out on the right side, on the left side, so I can get this one and maneuver these ones easier. Just trying to get the fan out. It's getting to the last bolt, and I always save the worst for last, right? Yay. And that's 4, which means this can come out. Alright, so we got the fan out, condenser out, evaporators out. I'm going to try to get the compressor out with the belt, and then move this guy out too. Alright, belt, power steering's off, belt's off, but the problem now is the design goes that we put this belt between the transmission mount, so I need to do that. Okay, so I've taken the compressor out. There's these 4 12 mils that are located here on the bracket. I had this removed so I can get the belt off, and I took the bracket for the tensioner pulley on this part, so I don't have to unbolt this thing. This I'm just going to leave here. I'm assuming that it's gonna be the same looks the same. Yeah. So the bracket's all the same. This plug on this harness right here is actually also located right here. They just have a capped off plug, which then we can reuse. I got those lines off, so I think we're good on this car. Now all this stuff has to go onto that car before we can take the interior stuff out. Alright, the crappy donor car is back together onto our pretty boy. So now I'm going to just reverse what I did in the engine bay. I'm just going to put the bracket on first and the pulley, loop the belt in, then put the compressor on, and then I'm going to put this line in, take the battery out with the air box and put these lines in. Then I'm going to throw the fan and compressor in, actually throw this line in, then this back in, hook everything up and it should be good. Then we're going to move this car out, take the interior bit out, and I think it's fine. So far it's taking way longer than I really thought it was going to be, but we're dealing with an older car and I'm not sure how I'm supposed to do this anyway. So people buy these because they need an efficient vehicle to get around, but Honda didn't want to spend a lot of money developing too many options, so they kind of just made a cookie cutter car and kind of tweaked around it, and everything just always kind of fits. So, you know, like even between the D motor and the B motor, there's a lot of things that are semi-interchangeable, or like it just kind of makes sense that one would be like the other, and the fact that they go into the same car is always a plus. So really liking what Honda does. Alright, back on to installing. So I took the headlights out, took the bumper out just for access. This little canister here. All I had to do was push this a little bit, bend the bracket, slip it through, bend the bracket back. It's not like it beats unbolting everything, and it kind of works. So next I'm going to undo the power steering. Okay, now we just got to get under the car and undo the bolt for this mount. Yeah, this mount is looking pretty ragged, so I don't even know what it's exactly doing right now, but whatever. Alright, to remove the inside. Alright, that was weird. This thing just came on while I was jerking around with the battery. But here we are. Alright, so what we're down here. So I got the glove box removed. We're going to take this bar out. It's actually really simple. You just got to unplug this harness right here. And this one right here. Unplug that. There's going to be a bolt here. And I think it's this bolt up here. You undo those. You take this bar out. You make sure the electrical harness is down under. These ones right here, these brown ones, just make sure you unclip them so that they're not touching this box. And you pull this actually just slides right down. It's really simple. So get that out and throw it into the good boy. Swap them around. Yeah. Alright, so now we're gonna put the I forgot what even that thing is called. The evap? That thing. Anyways, we're gonna put that in here. It took a little bit of effort to bring it out, but I think it's because there was some weird wiring harness on the other one. And hopefully this won't be too much of a little dink. Yep, should be good. We're just gonna try to jam it in and try to get you a view. I also have to pull out these covers on the stock one. They're meant to hide the mounting brackets and the drain tube. And you also gotta push the drain to plug it out. Done. Oh yeah. Kind of going in. Oh god. And yes, that's it. Alright, so I was actually okay, pulling it out was a lot harder than putting it in, I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, I didn't show that part, but damn guys. Conveniently, Honda includes the plug so that you can just start going and enjoying your AC. This is done. Just to plug, get this box in, put this bracket in, and then put the glove box back on, and then we're going to move back to putting the final bits in the car. Then we can enjoy some good old AC. Alright, got the compressor back on. These 412 mils. Threw the belt back on. Belt's kind of a pain, but bolted back the steering pump. Final stretch. Just gotta throw the fat lines in, and good to go. Okay, I was running a little bit low on time, so I had to just throw everything back on. All the lines went in, no problem. I'm just hoping that there's no leaks, and I will fire this up and go get it charged right now. All good now. So AC is done on this car. I got rid of the other Civic. AC is good here. Every Civic needs one of these. Oh, one more thing guys. These are the new titanium Lost Royalty steering wheel bolts. I got these in maybe a couple of weeks, last week actually. And I put them in and I think they really look good. They actually turned out so good. Let's see if I can get back with this. Yeah, look at that. Don't mind the dust. But honestly, super tight. They come in pink, titanium burn finish, purple, black, silver, and gold as well. My personal favorite is the titanium burn, but I think this silver on this setup works out really well. It's very clean and simple. If you want to go cop some merch guys, help support the channel, help support me, lostroyalty.ca. And of course, thanks for watching guys. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. This is it. Burning sun, baby. Whoa! AC. No sweat, baby. No sweat.